I
can't
speak.
remember which Marine formation it was, but effectively we were just running a lot of training activity for guys to do with counterinsurgency theory. We also ran some promotion activity for the British officers. We were also running some English language for Afghan officers as well. So quite a busy time. Hopefully we were trying to put in roots for a long-term solution for Afghanistan. As we know, it didn't quite work out that way.
Yeah, but there was always, we all put forward our best effort.
Yeah, it wasn't for want of effort. That's the point. Yeah. We tried our best.
Hey, Crispin, I got a question for you. This is maybe a little bit off topic, but my team has dug up something that I thought might be pretty interesting. And after I ask you this particular question, then I want to do something where I watch a lot of that podcast host on the internet, Hot Ones, with Sean Evans, the hot wings eating. This podcast host does these interviews with VIP guests over hot wings, and they get spicier and spicier as it goes. He's a fantastic host, but he does this thing. He says to explain that gram, where he pulls up these celebrities' Instagram pictures and asks them just to explain a little deeper dive to the background of what that means. Yeah. I don't have you for a long time, so I'm going to cut the photos down just to one, so we can get on with some of the things. Guys, Crispin has some interviews he's going to do with some high commissions before he heads out tomorrow. I didn't realize that, but I'm so grateful that he spent time with us today.
Sure.
So this question I have for you, Crispin, is, and again, bear with me. This is my team pulling this up, so if we don't want to touch it, just say snow pivot.
Yeah, sure.
Some notable humorous anecdotes that you have is I've heard that you're famous for demoting the British Army's regimental goat for disobeying direct orders, as noted in media reports featuring this quote. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, that again goes back to my time in Cyprus, Snow, and it's an interesting one because I think it was probably the biggest story we had in Cyprus. I was the British military's press officer for the sovereign base areas in Cyprus, 2 British territories, military bases in Cyprus. And we'd had some interesting stuff over the years. This was in my last few weeks. And we'd had the evacuation of Lebanon. We'd had fires. We'd had murders, all this stuff.
Wow.
But the biggest media story was Billy Windsor, the goat, misbehaving on a parade. I think it was the Queen's birthday party. He came along in his regimental finery and he basically kicked off. Buttered a couple of soldiers. I think he ate some of the wrong foods.
Yeah.
The battalion, the Royal Welsh, which is a really ancient British infantry line regiment, unhappy at Billy's behaviour, basically demoted him back down to Fusilier.
Oh, wow.
So this poor goat, who had been a lance corporal for the dizzy period of a few months, was demoted back down to private. All an internal affair, we thought, until the media got hold of it. I think it ran to 180 newspapers, this story.
Wow.
This great picture of a goat, basically, in his regimental finery, and the media went crazy for it. I think we had newspapers from Argentina ringing us up about him at one point. So, it just goes to show the biggest story is often the least expected one.
Wow, that's interesting. That's funny. I didn't know about that. I didn't hear about that. Again, this came across.
No, it's a good story. It's one I'm happy to talk about.
It's one that's probably never going to die either.
Yeah.
And especially, guys, if we can keep this story going out there.